So if you have ever spent any time here in the parish during the week, perhaps at a parish event or at a meeting, or maybe you just stopped by, you probably have noticed that I have a significant problem losing my keys. Now, I never lose my phone, and I never lose my wallet or my credit cards, but I am always losing my keys. I don't lose them at home. I don't lose them at UMass Dartmouth. I don't lose them anywhere else. Only in this building. I do have a theory about a paranormal entity that is messing around with me, but that is a whole other story. Now, if you've ever noticed, I have a lot of keys. Even though we now have key fobs for all the exterior doors, I still have keys. And those keys are probably of no value to you, but to me, they are valuable because they open everything. I drive my staff crazy because I am always losing them, and when I do lose them without fail, there develops a search and rescue team looking all over the place for my keys, in the church, in my office, in the counseling center. And the people who work with me are always trying to help. A while ago, somebody bought me a hook, one of those plastic command hooks that I stuck right on my wall, and I used it once in 2023. And they keep telling me now, you need to get an AirTag, because if you get an AirTag, when you lose your keys, you can track them and just look on your phone and it'll tell you exactly where they are. A couple of weeks ago, somebody stopped by the church and they needed something. So I went into the storage closet and I found it for them. And then I went back to work, and I had meetings and Zoom calls, and in between all of those meetings and Zoom calls, I would pop out and I would say, anybody see my keys? And the people who were helping me, I told them I only went into the church, I only went into my office, I retraced all of my steps, I have only been here for 2 hours. There are only 2 places where my keys could be. 2 hours later, one of our staff members came up to me and said, "Did you go into the storage closet?" And that's where my keys were. When I went into the storage closet to get the item that somebody wanted, I apparently put my keys down without even thinking about it. So this week, I ordered my first ever AirTag. How about you? Have you ever lost something that was really important to you? Maybe it was your phone or your wallet or your wedding ring, or maybe your keys, something perhaps that someone you love gave to you and it was gone. And the moment you realized it was gone, everything stops. The whole world comes to a halting screech. You look everywhere. You retrace your steps. You look under the couch. You look in your pockets, even in places that you've already checked over and over again. Don't we do that? We keep going back to the same places looking. We look under the bed. We look in the toy box. We look in the car. When something is really valuable to us, we will look and look and look and look with everything that is inside of us and with every ounce of all of our energy. We search, we look, we search more, and we look more. Today's readings are about searching for treasure. And Jesus uses a parable to teach us about life, the search, the treasure, the pearl of great price. The kingdom of heaven, he tells us, is like a merchant in search of a great pearl. And he looks everywhere until he finds the one pearl of great value. And today's gospel, after all that searching, he found it. Like the merchant, we spend an awful lot of time in life, don't we? Searching for treasure. The one thing that will make my life complete. That's all I will need. That one thing, the treasure that will fulfill me. More toys. That one car. The elusive happiness. And then, when we search and we search for things and stuff, and we get it, what happens? We go right on to the next thing on the list. And that thing that we got, most likely, no longer satisfies. Think about the last time you got a car, right? After a couple of years, is it the same? No. We search and we search to fill that place inside of us. And we say, once I get it, or once I get there, I'll be happy. I'll be complete. I'll be fulfilled. And then pretty soon, it all fades away. So honestly, between you and God, what are you searching for? The new iPhone, the Apple Watch, the car, the right college, the better grade, the promotion, the dream job, the bigger paycheck, the pool, the deck, the new floors, the new kitchen, the concert, the handbag, the shoes, the vacation, the recognition, the popularity, the influence, the success, the admiration. None of those things, I guess, is bad in themselves. But what Jesus is saying is the search needs to go deeper, deeper, deeper. What Jesus is telling us in this gospel is that treasure is not something that we buy. Treasure isn't something that we discover or we find. But I think what he's saying is treasure is something that we become. Treasure is something that we are. See, a lot of the things that we search for in life, and we all do it, are material. And material things can be good. We need material things. But they're not going to fill our heart. Because there's a place within us that only God can fill. And we search, and we search, and we get, and we achieve, and we arrive. And then what? It's not enough. It's never enough. And before long, our heart is longing after something else. The next thing. And the search goes on and on and on. All these human things, all the human things that you and I together search for are not going to fill the place that God is longing to fill in your heart and in my heart. This is what Jesus is talking about. The treasure, the pearl of great price, the treasure that will last, the treasure with eternal value. So what are you seeking these days? I love that first reading, and Brittany proclaimed it so well. Solomon and God. I will give you whatever you want, Solomon, on your journey. Now, Solomon could have asked for anything. But Solomon asked for one thing. Not wealth, not riches, not a new car, not the latest iPhone. What's the new number? 17? No. But Solomon says to God, out of anything he could have asked for, nothing self-centered, an understanding heart. What is the one thing that you would ask of God if you were in that place of Solomon? More compassion, more understanding of other people, to be more loving, to be more generous, to be more like Jesus. Whatever it is, whatever is percolating right now, don't you just love that word? That's my new word, percolate. Because I bought one of those percolators because it makes the coffee really strong and really hot, right? So instead of those machines, right, where you just put in the 1 cup, no, those are no good. Percolate. So whatever's percolating within you right now, ask that of God. Ask God over and over again, and God will give you whatever treasure, whatever pearl of great price. God will give you, just as he did to Solomon, in your daily prayer this week. Just ask God again and again, because to be a follower of Jesus means that we need to value what he values. Jesus is asking each one of us today, what are you searching for? More than keys or cars or jobs or stuff or recognition, what are you searching for? The pearl of great price, the treasure that never fades and never gets old or never gets lost. The treasure that lasts forever. The treasure that we receive that gives deep meaning and purpose and fills that place within us that nothing else can fill. God bless you.